Another game, another dollar. Right, let's see if we can actually do what we were trying to do in the last game. See if we can pick up the recurve bow. And, yeah, try and play for some first places again. So far in our climb, we've gone first, second, unfortunately losing out to a Yumi reroll, but that is the way it is sometimes. Didn't find a single 6th heart to be able to finish off my fun Zoe heart build in the last game, but it happens. Second place still good. Still climbing. I think we're now at silver 1. We should still just keep climbing like that. I mean, people at this elo still just play so weirdly. It's very hard for me to understand how they play sometimes because, yeah, it's just odd. Kind of seeing the duelist, I kind of want it. I quite like taking and picking up Lulu's, but I think I'm getting too trapped into playing Lulu builds, so I'm not going to bother right now. I think we're just going to pick up a couple of duelists, and we'll see what we get. I'm already thinking about the fact that we've got potentially a static Shiv. We've got 2 duelists. Those synergize quite well together. It also gives us the option potentially for a Kai'Sa build. We have options. We have quite a few options here. I think we sell this off so that we have a front line on first PvP round, should we need it. I don't know why this guy is scouting on like initial rounds. Like, what the hell is he looking at? He just keeps looking at me. Bit odd. Maybe he likes my chibi. He wants the chibi locks. We'll pick up everything. So we can play here Azizi Rot. We could play him for Redemption. Or we could play... interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm tempted to go for the Duelist Crest. Let's have a look around and see what else people have picked up. So he's got Electric Charge, Mana, Trade Sector, Knife's Edge, Gadgettine. Yeah, we're going to go for the Triforce. The idea here is going to be to play off an initial Brawler frontline with some backline duelists. I say backline, I mean Gangplank sort of in the front line, I guess. And then we're going to try and transition this into a Kayle Kai'Sa Vayne build. So we want to try and play for a fast level 6/7, which means we're going to be rolling very aggressively. So the last 2 games I played in more for a Spellslinger style, which tries to get you to 8, and /or 9, which I did in 2 games ago. The idea of this game will just be to keep at level 7 for most of the game, really. We're going to push for 5 on 2-4, we're going to push for 6 on 3-1, we're going to push for 7 on 3-4, and then we're just going to roll down. So that's the current plan. We'll see if it changes. The Yasuo here is kind of just placeholder, as is really this belt. I mean, the belt can go on Renekton very, very comfortably. I don't know if I keep hold of the Yasuo or not. I think it's a bit weird for me to chuck it in on anything at the minute. The Kayle being at range with a static Shiv is just nice to get some protection, some guarantee that she's going to be safe-ish. I don't think we try and force any weird other comps here. I think this is completely fine as it stands, so... And if someone tries to contest us on like a Recon Kai'Sa build, we definitely outscale them because no one else picked up Triforce, or whatever this is called, the 3 cost buff. Yeah, Triforce 2. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's basically the augment you want to go for if you want to play a Kai'Sa build. And seeing as I said I was going to demonstrate some other builds in this game, that is exactly what I'm going to do. And we do just pick up a free Kayle 2, which is nice. We could even pick up the Senna. You know, we could get sure shots in, not sure shots, sorry, laser coin play. But I don't know how much it's worth me, because I can't, like, If I was to pick it up, I need to sell off the Yasuo, or I need to put the Yasuo in favor of the Graves in order to just get Laser Core in play, but then who's triggering my Laser Core? It's a 1-star Senna who fires very slowly and a 1-star Yasuo that's going to die because he's going to be in the front lines. Doesn't seem worth it to me. So we're going to stick with this. We've got 2 stars. That's very strong. I'm happy with this as it stands, so we will see where this takes us. The fact we're win streaking early as well is quite nice. So we're already gonna. The plan is already to push into a next level on the next round. There are some very good options on this carousel. Yeah, I mean, the tier is good. This is good. This is good. Even the chainmail's good. This is good. The Rammus is good. There's so many good options here. If no one takes the Vayne, I'm taking the Vayne. Oh, is he gonna take it? As if. We'll take this then. And then this substitutes in for the Rammus later on. We don't have another defender, otherwise we could just play in a 2-star Wukong. Actually, we can play that in anyway because we're leveling. So we've got 3 2-stars already. That's nice. I don't know if the Yasuo will serve any purpose here. I think I'm just holding him because he doesn't detriment me to hold him. But really, he's doing effectively nothing right now. Oh, I really should have sold out the Renekton, but I didn't really see anyone else level, so I should be ahead here. I mean, I got 3 2-stars against 1 2-star, and that 1 2-star is a Zeke's Talon, which is interesting. And say if I lose this, I don't know TFT anymore. But hey, I mean, he does have the Electro Charge, which is quite nice. The only thing is, though, is if he's playing Electro Charge, he should have just dumped in a lot more of his mascot brawlers. He's trying. Is he really going for a Yuumi? Oh my gosh! What is it with people at this elo? Yuumi is not everything, boys. Yuumi is not everything. Think. Because Renekton's starting to lose a lot of his early game value. This may feel a bit trolly. Because we don't have another defender in play and we don't have one as an option either. But I don't think we need it. I think just simply having a 2-star Wukong with 2 duelist 2-stars is just very strong. And we've got 3 frontline with 2 damage in the back. And they should be fine. Oh my gosh. If this guy isn't playing a Jax, he's not doing it right. Is he really going to play for a Nilah though? Looks like he is. And this is the guy that was scouting me. Why would you play Scoped Weapons Nilah? Surely he's playing him for a Jax. Surely he must be. It's a bit weird, but again, this rating, I'm gonna try to not overthink stuff. We do pick up a Jax though, which is just a good damage boost over what we've currently got, so he can go and play. Definitely he's preferable over the Blitzcrank. I wonder if we slow everything down and just pick up the Zed, because the Zed's just going to be stronger than the Gangplank. In fact, yeah, we are. We're just going to pick up the Zed. We'll pick up the Ashe as well to be a buff for our recons, potentially. Oh, the Nilah really seals it with what we're playing into. Yep. Definitely seals it. Kind of want to sell off something here, but... Actually, no. No, I'm going to just play in the Nilah with the Zed over the Renekton and the Jax. Or maybe over the Renekton... maybe over the Wukong. Okay, and we pick up our Kai'Sa and a Vayne. That's very, very, very nice. So We put this in here. We're going to sub out this, or this, so now we've got 4 Duelist in play. Kai'Sa should keep everything nice and healthy. And for now, Kayle is carrying this, just because we've got 4 Duelists. And we also have 2 3-stars in play, so this should be absolutely fine. We're going to sell this off. We could have possibly put in Zed to item hold, but it's a bit weird to put a Zed in like a frontline experiment to item hold. He has a 3-star at Necton. Oh my gosh, he's already rolled down. Talk about aggressive. Might lose this. Oh my. Nah, there's no way we win this, is there? Oh my. Oh my. Did not expect that. Oh, this is a bit weird. Salvage bin's quite nice, because then we can break apart certain choices as well. The Ascension isn't very good for a Kai'Sa. I think we just take the salvage bin. I quite like this. Quite like this. Oh my god. Sometimes the game just falls your way, you know? Sometimes it's not about skill, it's just about being a better player innately. You know, you just gotta have the feel. I am, of course, trolling. This is ridiculous. Yeah, and we're just gonna slam this on the Kai'Sa already, because Kai'Sa plays very well with a static Shiv. We might sell one of these, but the Kai'Sa is just going to pumpy. Just considering whether or not I should... I mean, I definitely should already just have a BF on her. There's no reason for me to not put a BF on her. That is always the play. So I'm a bit trolling for not just having originally slammed that. The only concern I have here, though, is that I potentially run into a 4-5 cost augment on round 4-2, and as it stands, I don't have any viably good placement for that. What I mean by that is that this comp, you can play in a few ways, but the standard way is you play Nyla Rammus, Cho'Gath, Kai'Sa Vayne, and then Ez probably only, and then like a Zac in your front line. So you've got 3 backline carries, and then you've got your 3/4 front line. The problem is, unless you hit the Zac or maybe a Sejuani, but Sejuani won't have a brawler buff, so she's a bit off to put in play. We might lose this one because he's got quite a good synergy here. I don't know if a Jax is a good enough tank here. It doesn't look like it. In fact, Jax should really be out of my comp already. I don't know why I didn't get rid of him when I got rid of the other brawlers. Trolling a bit here. Although Kai'Sa is just too strong. As is the Zed. The Zed is a really nice pickup here. We're just using Duelist to carry us into our actual play. And we're going to have the absolute last choice on this carousel. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I think we just want any recurve bow or a giant spell actually is pretty good. Even this is pretty good. Nah, we're going to take the Needlessly Large. Gonna take the Needlessly Large, see if we can pick up a recurve from the Wolves. Gonna sell this. We're gonna put Cho in instead of the Jax. Do we just level up now? I'm thinking yes, because it gives us the extra recon in play as well. So we're now at 7. We now have very good odds on our 3-stars, and we can just start pushing and provoking other players a bit more. We can see if we can start 2-starring as well, some of our 3 costs. But basically everything on our team, well, I'll say everything on our team. We've got 4 out of 7 are 3-cost champions, so they're all benefiting from the Triforce, which is really, really strong. The Kai'Sa has very nice buffing with the Ionic, not the Ionic, the Locket on the front line. So we've already got decent tankiness. We don't need a lot of items because we're playing 4 Duelist. The Gangplank and the Zed are going to start to fall off in probably the next 2 rounds. But hopefully by then we've picked up a Rammus, and speak of the devil. And then really just what we want to pick up now is sort of a Zac, or really want to try and 2-star some of our frontline. This isn't the best. That's nice. That's good. So we're not going to like full push the roll down yet, because there's no real requirement for us to roll down as yet. And really we can leave like some things in the front line here, because this locket fires across all of these, which is very nice. So we're just getting free shielding on our front line at the minute. Also, Cho Mana Reaving is so BM. Can Kai'Sa jump away? Is she gonna bleed to death? Yeah, it's fine. This comp, I love it. I got a few favourite comps here. Definitely the Underground Rerolls, which I played a few games back, which I uploaded. I really enjoy that comp. I really like the Kai'Sa Recon build. It's just, there's a lot that's very, very fun about this. Oh, do we... I'm not going to roll yet. I don't think me rolling... Yeah, we're not going to roll yet. It's a bit bait for us to roll here, so... We are just going to wait. Hopefully we picked up some recurves, but if we didn't, it's not the end of the world. We don't necessarily need them. We did get the 1, which is kind of all we do need though. Because now we can put a Jinzoo's onto our Kai'Sa, but really we are looking to get our Kai'Sa or our Nilah to level 2/3 is really what we're looking for here. I need something to put... Ah, god damn, I really hate whenever I do this. Okay, we're just gonna slam this here. We're gonna slam this here. Yeah, because I've got Salvage Bin, I can't sell from my bench after I create the item, which is really annoying. But it's fine, we don't need it. That guy have an Urgot? I wasn't even paying attention, I was too busy looking at my bench and trying to reroll stuff. Yeah, so we're going to swap out some Duelists once we get the Rammus to 2-star is the play here. If we can find a Kai'Sa, that's nice. Ooh. Gifted might be very good here as well. The thing is, Starcrossed is really good, but it falls off a bit later on. I just think Gifted and just having a massive front line in this is just so powerful. And we've already 3-starred our Nilah, so yeah, it's just ridiculous. That's ridiculoso. We also get that. Yep. So she's just gonna buff. Wait, why is my Ashe in the front lines? I need to stop doing this. We just need something else to put in the front. So I'm just looking. I know I skipped past the Zac before, but we're really just looking to put something else in the front line, so then we can switch out 2 of the Duelists that we've got up there, because they're not very useful. Like the Zac. Sorry, the Zed and the Gangplank have fallen off massively here, so they're not really offering a lot. You see, like the Cho'Gath is out damaging these 2, and they're not innately tanky, right? So definitely just having Rammus or Nunu. Oh, that's interesting. But I don't know how I make that work. It might just be troll me putting in a Nunu here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. We got the Vayne up, that's nice, and now we can replace these. It's not quite what we wanted, because we really want to hit a Rammus, but that's absolutely fine. So Nyla's gifting either her Locket or her Sunfire to a random ally, so that's giving a nice additional tankiness as well in my front line. This guy playing... What is he playing? He's just going for Yuumi reroll. What is this? Stop playing Yuumi rerolls, people! Stop it! I want you to stop! The ideal here would be if we can spin another recurve bow. I doubt we're going to get that. Very much so doubt, because at this elo, basically everyone just takes recurves and giants. Not giants belts. I know what I'm trying to say. Maybe we do get the recurve. It'd be hilarious if we did. If not, that chainmail is actually really, really strong. Haha, we get it. Wow. So why do I want this is I'm going to then also start gearing up my Vayne. Now, in this comp, you do sort of want 3 Lockets on your Nyla, is sort of the best way to play it. But I'm just going to scout a bit. So this guy's got quite a lot of the threats as well. So we haven't actually really needed to scout up until this point, because we know we rolled down earlier than anyone else. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to play like the same board as me, but he rolled way too late to do it. He's got nothing, so... what are we looking for? That's one of what we're looking for. And then, yes, we're going to give Vayne these. Now, Vayne here is only a secondary carry, so Vayne isn't going to get massively laced up, shall we say. Oh my god, is this guy playing a recon with Ashe's main? Bro. Bro. There's a reason why I'm 100 at the minute, mate. Oh, my days. Pick up another Kai'Sa, that's nice. So the thing is here, we don't want to overroll, right? So we're in a pretty decent place. We really want to pick up a 2-star Zac. In fact, actually, it might be correct for us to start saving a little, because there's a bunch of guys who are about to get eliminated who are holding on to Nylas and Kaisers. So me constantly rolling like this is actually probably detrimental. So you see, he's got 3 of the Kaisers, 4 of the Vaynes. He's got 1 on his bench. I don't care about the Nylas because I've already got my Nyla 3-starred, right? So actually here, me holding the gold is probably better. And I'll just natural whatever else I find. I probably need to wait for a few people to get eliminated before I start trying to 3-star the other champions that I've got. So I am just going to pretty much fall on that. If we natural stuff, we'll collect it, but we're not actively looking to roll for it now. Not until at least a few people get knocked out. We're going to see what these guys have. So Voxy is he's forcing again, but he's forcing a Yuumi reroll where he can't hit Nylas, so I've completely cocked him. This guy is playing a Laser Core Recon, and then a Defender Star Guardian, so he's the guy that I want out, is this TFT course PGM. Once he goes out, I'll start rolling again, but we might just roll up to level 8 first. I'm going to get rid of that. If you can find a recurve bow off this, would be nice. Let's just see what's in this. Woo. We're getting quite a few naturals, which is nice. We either want a needlessly large or a recurve. And of course we find neither. So now what do? We could get some tankiness for other people. So Rammus picking up a Sunfire isn't going to be bad. Not Sunfire, sorry, a Brambleburst. So I think that's what we're just going to do. We're just going to slam this down. We do not mind too much here. What, is this guy holding any of our stuff as well? And yeah, Rammus is doing quite a lot of damage into his back line, and it's just an absolute blockade. Now we could hold on to some more of the 3 cost units, but I just don't think it's worth doing. Not whilst we're just trying to save interest. Like, we could level on this round, but then we sort of give up our 3 cost odds. I think we probably here just slow roll at 30 gold is actually the correct play. So we aren't going to spam level it down. We're just going to slowly go down to 30 gold, let it regen up. And if we lose a few, we lose a few, right? Like, we don't particularly mind. This guy's nearly out. He just needs to lose 1. But we aren't in a particularly bad spot. And I think people are scouting to try and Zephyr off my Kai'Sa, so I'm just going to move her a little bit. Now I'd just be trying to reroll to try and get Yuumi to hit her, but... The thing is, my team don't care about your Yuumi reroll, mate. I really want to knock him out. It's not that I have anything against people playing Yuumi generally. It's just don't play a Yuumi, like don't force a Yuumi reroll when you took a Sona augment. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you have such a premium option there as well. And then you just go, nah, Yuumi. It's like, okay, that's really nice. We get more in our front line again. So we just had another mini power spike. I mean, I'm really not scouting a lot in these games, but I just really don't feel like I need to. It's like, what's this guy doing? Oh yeah, forcing Yuumi, but can't hit it because I've already got this. He's the one that took the Sona. This is the guy that's holding the others of my Kaisers for no real reason either, because he's playing like a bruiser frontline. It's kind of weird what his comp is. I'm just trying to think, if I move into level 8, what do I put in that is going to benefit me? What on earth happened to my Nilah? I did not see what killed her. What killed my Nilah? Ah, it was the Samira. Okay. That's cool though. And he's playing like a civilian sure shot kind of build, but he's playing it into the late game. 4 people went out! Oh my. Do your best, George Takei. 1 round, 4 people going out. Yeah, that'll happen. I think we just pick up this. We get more tankiness on our front line. We aren't too fussed about picking up the Kaisers at the minute. Yeah, we're just going to lay this down. Another recurve bow does us quite a lot here, but again, we're not going to oversearch. Like, we've got a top 4 finish. This guy's holding on to Veins. This guy is the one that just beat us. He's playing like this civilian sure shot type build. Yeah, not really. Is it a civilian sure shot that he's playing? Just sure shot Aegis. He's trying to play it like he's already. The problem is, what he's trying to do is he's trying to play into an Aegis Arsenal build, but he's already rolled down all of his gold, so he doesn't actually have a good way to get into level 9. And Aegis Arsenal spikes because it's playing so many level 5s or 5 cost units at level 9. It makes it just a brick wall comp. But if you do it in the way which he's done it, it doesn't have anywhere near of enough innate frontline, which it sort of needs to be able to ramp properly. What on earth? So I've rolled just a little bit more in this round, just because I was trying to search for one more Kai'Sa. I don't know if he's like, this guy is the one that I want to go out. He's holding 3 of them. Is anyone else holding Kaisers? He's holding just Veins, and he's just trying to play for the Aegis Arsenal build, which again, like, fine, but you sort of want to be level 9 if you're gonna play that. Him stacking his entire team into my Rammus was very nice of him. I should probably move though where I'm positioning my Kai'Sa. Oh, that MF ult is huge. What stunned Oh, it was the Jinx. The Jinx stunning my Vayne. That's cool though. TFT course is now out, which is nice for me. We can pick this up. We will see where this takes us. We're gonna sell the Zac to get our interest back. We do 2-star our Rammus, which is nice. We're gonna see. We can pick up this or a ZZ Rot. A ZZ Rot for our frontline, because as frontline's just dying a little bit too quickly, wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I think the ZZ Rot for the Zac, just so we've got more on our front line. We are just going to try and push up now our Kai'Sa and our Cho, potentially, as well, actually. Ooh, this puts us in a weird spot. Because if we can natural off one Rammus or one Cho, we probably sell Vayne and we stop trying to 3-star her, because no one else is playing the Kai'Sas. But this other guy who's got the Anima Squad build, which is a bit weird, but yeah, each their own. He's holding on to the Vayne, so we have massive potential power spikes incoming. There's one of them. There's the other one. Yeah. The only question is, do we want both of these focusing on the same targets? The answer is probably yes. The only thing we're going to do though is against Antonio when we face him, we're moving everything to the other side against him. And we're keeping the Rammus close into his entire stack. But the goal, although we're probably actually just thinking about it, we should not have stacked everything to this Jinx. That was a misplay. Whether or not it'll be inconsequential, because this Cho'Gath is going to mana reave everything, because he's just stacked everything together. And his MF ulti is going into the face of a Cho'Gath. I think that was Cho'Gath anyway that just ate all of that ulti. Was it the Rammus? It was the Rammus. Just face tanked the whole ulti and didn't die. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we got another top 2 finish. So now our only question is going to be about our positioning with our recons, basically. We sort of want everything to be in on this left-hand side, and we really want Cho'Gath to cast. So the main thing is that we just don't want his Urgot to hit our Kai'Sa. Or at least if he's going to hit the Kai'Sa, we want it to be separate to the Vayne completely. So yeah, he's going down the middle, which is perfect, so it's missing both of our actual carries. And we really want just for our Cho'Gath to cast, and hopefully he gets a good cast off. Oh, he only hits one thing, which is a bit sus, but maybe this is enough. Hard to say. Yeah, it's just enough. This is going to be a positioning battle. This is very, very close. I might be able to just rip off with a Rammus. So if I see a Rammus on the carousel, I'm definitely taking it. But we do not. We do, however, see a Vayne with a Last Whisper, which is an actual big one of ours. We do not mind that at all. He didn't pick anything, which just griefing. We're going to roll all the way down. He left? Did he actually just rage quit? Said he disconnected. I mean, if we take the free win, we take the free win. I really don't mind. Yeah. The only thing is whether or not I should spread out. And I think actually putting now the 3-star Rammus in the face of that Samira is probably going to be good, because he doesn't have a Last Whisper. So he's just going to... That Samira is going to put her whole ulti into a Rammus that has, what, 135? 148 armor. Yeah. Now, whether or not that actually saved anything, I don't actually know, because it does feel like I absolutely got demolished anyway, but I think I've just got enough up in front to survive it. Gonna see if we can rip the last vein. We cannot. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. I've got 2 rounds worth of options anyway. Probably even 3 rounds, and what I mean by that is I could lose 2 more times and I'm still going to be alive. So I have 2 rounds to make a decision on whether or not, and especially because we're going into a Urgot round anyway, I could decide to level up, and then we just put in, you know, something else, like, I don't know, a Fiddlesticks, just try and fear off the Samira ulti, because a Fiddle really disrupts his team. I think that wouldn't be a bad shout. Rammus is just so griefing that Samira now. My Cho'Gath has not hit a single good ulti versus this guy's team though. But yeah, doesn't matter. We just win. Easy, easy, easy play. And you see, like, the key bit here, and what I think demonstrated more in this game compared to previous, is how you scout to understand whether or not it's worth you rolling down. So, I saw as the 2 guys playing the Kai'Sa, I just kept money, right? I instead tried to play for other things. We then tried to save back up. We saved back up to like 42. Then the guy who had the Kaisers died, so I played in for the Kai'Sa 3. And then when the guy who had the Vaynes died, we then played in for the Vayne. And we're already placing for the what am I looking for? Rammus and Cho'Gath. That was the 2. So very well done through there. I think we had a very clear plan the whole way through. No point was I particularly scared, even when I started losing a couple games. Shame we didn't go for Mr. 100, but it is what it is. Yeah, very sweet game. That means we've completed our placements, and we're now in Silver 1 at 99 LP, which is, yeah, sort of a meme. Could have given me gold for going 4 firsts and 1 second, but you know, it's fine, it's fine, you know. I'm not complaining, I'm not complaining. Anyway, thank you for watching. Peace.